Hey, so I get to be the Scarlet Woman on a gigantic script. I think that should be fun. That is, what is it? 16, 15 players? So we're going to have like 3 minions, a demon, and probably a bunch of chaos. Hopefully the game doesn't take 3 hours, but we'll see how it goes. I'm the Scarlet Woman, so I'm basically the giant safety net for the evil team. So I can't be too suspicious, but I can also play around a little bit. So if I die, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if I go, our demon has to make it all the way through the game. If they die, then I have to make it the rest of the way through the game. And I tend to get considered sus pretty quick, so we'll see how it goes.
Actually, yeah, I was the Raven Keeper. And
Your fellow minions are Joe and Max.
All right.
The demon is Anna.
Oh, Joe got their wish. They don't have to world build. They just have to destroy.
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is shaping up to be a fun one.
oh,
Now with that attitude,
did you die?
Oh, I can put a timer title now.
Not all our
I wasn't prepared for that.
not all our players are present.
There's a big town. I'm gonna give you 8 minutes first round, and have fun.
hey, outstanding.
Neat.
Let's see.
Hey,
Hi.
so what are you?
What are you?
I'm the Scarlet Woman.
I'm the harpy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I saw that Joe and Anna ran off, so I was like, oh, well, I'll buy us a little time.
That should work. Oh my god. I'm a little new. I did, what was it?
Who did you pick?
Bert on to Katie,
Bert.
because I thought that'd be funny.
Cool. All right. Well, good to know. I will help stir that pot if we need it.
Yeah, it's not too important, but just to get things started.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
Hey there.
So I am your Scarlet Woman, and Max is the Harpy.
Oh, you two already talked. That's fun.
When
so-
Joe, you and Joe went, so I was like, I'm gonna take Max, so Max has a minute
Okay.
to stall.
I was correct, except I had you and Joe swapped with the characters. That's fun.
Cool. What are you?
Do you know who?
That's what was gonna be the thing.
What do you? Yeah, that's fair. I already said my phrase in the middle of town when we first started, which is funny.
Cool. What are the bluffs?
Now it's better. We have Fortune Teller, Pixie, Empath.
Pixie and Empath. Cool. What do you want to be?
I was going to go Empath.
All right. Do you know what Joe wanted to do?
He didn't say. Or I forgot one of the two. I'm sorry.
All right.
Well, we have Pixie, so you could sort of go with whatever.
Yeah. I might.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah. I mean, I need to try to look not super suspicious in case you fall.
That's fair.
Okay. All right. I'll fill one of those then. All right. Cool.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. I think I'll just go Fortune Teller as the one out of that piece.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Hey, Jason, you caught that I already said it, right?
No, I did not.
Like when you came out, it's like I don't know. I said it right away. Essentially.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop out here so they don't see all three of us. Hey.
Yo. So Max took Pixie
That's fine.
and is likely gonna go Pixie Chef.
That's fine. I'm gonna go Fortune Teller out of that unless you were already doing it.
No, I waved off and said that's fine. You guys can take the bluffs. I'll just go Village Idiot and risk it.
Okay.
Max is Harpy. What are you? I am Poisoner.
Poisoner. I am the Scarlet Woman.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so yes, it's better if you have the Fortune Teller then.
Yeah, but I tend to bring heat, so we'll see if I keep.
Oh no,
alive.
Radix, we need you to get the heat. Cool.
I know. I gotta play it chill.
Yeah, I'm fine with taking heat, but I want to last a few days so I can poison some people.
Sounds like a plan. Harpy
Cool.
Mad is Bert to Katie.
Bert, yes.
So.
And then I poisoned Bert as well.
Oh, cool. All right. Nick. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. What do you want to do?
2s, 3s, whatever.
2s?
Sure.
Village Idiot Gossip.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say gossip or fortune teller.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Hello.
Howdy,
Scott.
neighbor.
That's how I figured. I was like, we should chat.
What would you like to do?
2s, 3s, whatever.
I'll follow your lead.
Sure.
I'm cool with that.
I'm either the gossip or the fortune teller.
The gossip or the fortune teller. Fascinating. I am either the chef or the night watchman.
Ooh, cool.
And you said you're either the fortune teller or the gossip, right?
Correct.
All right. Thank you very much, buddy.
No problem. Hello.
Hi.
What would you like to do?
I'm fine with anything.
All right. 2s, 3s.
2 sound fine.
All right. What you got?
I have chef and fisherman.
Cool. Chef or fisher? I am either the gossip or the fortune teller.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem. Hello.
Yo.
How you?
What would you like to do?
Whatever. 2s, 3s.
Whatever you want to do. I'll follow suit.
Okay. I'm either the gossip or the fortune teller.
I love the fact that you didn't tell me Village Idiot, because if you did, I would have lied to you. I'm either the fortune teller or the chef. Okay, cool beans. Thanks, Ryan.
We get to have fun.
Ooh, not respecting the gong.
Hey, we're all here.
Now with that,
Ooh.
you missed the
All right,
comment.
guys. We're back at the town square. Anybody want to gossip?
Of course.
Raise your hand for gossips. Let's start at the top of the clock. Let's go with Joe.
I gossip the. Is this the only way? Yeah. So I will gossip it as a Fangu game.
You gossip it's a Fangu game. Thank you. Nick?
I will gossip that it's a Kazali game.
The Kazali game. All right. Katie?
I would like to gossip that the demon sits between Bert and Mayor Sloth, clockwise inclusive.
Birth and Mayor Sloth, clockwise inclusive. Very well. Mint?
I would like to gossip that one or more of that demon bluffs include one or more of the following: fisherman, farmer, and fortune teller.
Fisherman, farmer, and fortune teller. One or more of the following, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Heard, thank you. Bert?
I will gossip the same thing.
Okay, very well. Oh, Anna and Zarza both have their hands up. I was wondering. Anna, go ahead.
I would like to gossip that
Oh, right.
every outsider is sat next to a good player.
Every outsider is sat next to a good player. Heard.
That's fun.
Thank you.
Do you
Zars?
want it? Do you want my gossip in an easy to understand format or in a nice prose story?
You can do the nice prose story and then give me the easy to understand
All right.
format afterwards.
I would like to say that during last week's bingo haul, that there was only 2 townsfolk that actually won prizes out of Nick, Jeff, Mint, Max, Eric, and Sarah. They were the only trustworthy town members, 2 of them, in that group.
All right, now the TLDR.
Give me the easy to understand version.
Okay, there are no more than 2 townsfolk in Nick, Jeff, Mint, Max, Eric, and Sarah.
Pat.
I'd like to gossip that the demon is a Yaga Bible.
You'd like to gossip that the demon is a Yaga Babel. Thank you very much. Sarah?
I would like to gossip that if there was a sober and healthy chef, would have a 2 at least.
A sober and healthy chef would get a 2 at least. Thank you. Mayor Sloth.
I would like to echo Katie's gossip. The demon sits between Mint and myself, clockwise inclusive.
Very well.
I think it was
You,
Bert,
but
me. But you can do whatever.
Oh, well, Bert and myself. Whatever, Katie's
Very
gossip.
well. Writings.
My gossip would be that the demon has the letter T in their screen name.
The demon has the letter T in their
Done this
screen
real quick.
name. Very well. Thank you, Writings.
oh no.
Sarah, did you want to gossip?
No, I would like to nom.
All right.
No, I want to
Nomination-
gossip again.
No, you can only gossip once. Nominations are open.
Sarah would like to nominate Eric.
Sarah would like to nominate Eric, who's sitting over there. All right. Tell us why.
I was asked to, and good cannibal food.
Eric, do you concur?
Yeah, that is correct. I talked to multiple people, and I'm okay with dying on the first day.
Very well. 8 votes are needed to place Eric on the block. Starting
Are you
now.
saying that against your own will?
Yeah.
Blink twice if they kidnapped you.
I must
Evil
say,
team, rise up. Oh, I got
I
3.
got in the chat with Eric, and Eric said it himself. So
I don't think that this is going to get on the block.
I don't know why.
Are you saying on the block again 10,000 times?
I
Oh,
don't know what you're talking about, Joe. Could you say that in a more
what?
flowery prose voice?
I would like to gossip.
Just thou, wisest and old person, command the
Jeff would
voice.
like-
8
Jeff
is
would like
enough,
to
and
gossip.
Eric is on the block.
It is.
Nominations are still open.
Jeff would like to gossip that at least 2 evil participated in that nomination and voting, and there are 2 evil among all the people who nominated and voted.
Evil never saw it coming.
How rude.
Evil quaking.
I'm not sure if you gossiped before, Jeff. Did you gossip before?
No, I didn't.
All right.
Well, I'm marking Jeff down as not the gossip.
Got him.
Because if he was the gossip, the storyteller would know.
It does seem a little rude that you'd forget about me again.
That's not
Jason.
meta. That's not meta, Jason, unless you want to die.
That's twice this game you've forgotten about me, Jason.
Okay. I made a boo-boo. I'm sorry.
Bert nominates Katie.
Bert nominates Katie. Oh, why would you do this, Bert? Why? Why? Oh, why?
Heard
Why
of a fortune
Katie?
teller
Why?
yes on Katie.
Oh.
What?
Got a what? Yes on Katie. Sorry.
Fortune teller yes on Katie is what I've heard of.
Fortune teller Katie. Yes. Okay, Katie. What you got to say to that?
not quite sure where the fortune teller yes is coming from because I told everyone today I was the fortune teller. So this feels like Harpy Madness, so I'm not gonna even question it right now.
All right. 8 votes is a tie. 9 votes executes Katie instead of Eric.
Katie,
Oh, dismissal.
And got a yes.
9 votes?
What?
In this economy?
So
That's a
obviously-
Oh,
lot.
I picked myself and I
Yes.
got a yes. Yes.
And now you're spreading it around.
Oh, I so did.
I did noble play.
Alright, Nick is claiming.
I haven't heard of a noble.
Noble's not on the script, is
Well,
it?
that don't-
How's that attitude?
So, Jason, is Eric still on the block?
Eric is still on the block. Why wouldn't he be?
Okay, I was just wondering if we had enough votes to tie there yet.
Dude, Zar's saying some crazy stuff.
I know, right? He's saying on the block.
Zar's like, I just want to execute him so we don't get out of hand here with the Yaga battle.
I mean, if 6 people wake up dead tomorrow, we know it was Zarst.
Has Zar said anything that's the same? That's the
Yes.
Well,
on the
I
block,
have
at
said
least
on
twice.
the block.
He said on the
Now
block.
3 times.
4
He said
times.
But he
And
just said it
when
again.
he gossiped, he said the same phrase 3 times.
Do
I
you
want to point
think-
that one out.
Do you think they would be that obvious? Who said the same phrase? Sorry.
Zar's.
Zar said in the gossip long story. The
If you
same
want-
sent, like 3 words. 3
Understand.
Yeah, if you want, I can, with a verbose accusation
nominates Zarst.
in
I feel
prose.
Zar's
and-
is doing this on purpose,
Mint
though.
nominates
Yeah.
Zarst. Mint, why?
Zarst be Zarston, but also I feel like if everybody's focused on that, we might not actually catch a real Yaga Babble. So this is probably good for town to take it out of play.
Zarst, are you being Zar? Are you You be Zarston.
While I do
Let's
enjoy
go with the
having
graphical
verbs and adjectives associated with my username to describe my behavior, I do find that this type of behavior that I am causing may just be a minion tactic trying to save their demon, and that if we have the demon on the block, perhaps we should leave them on the block and not
my God.
try to tie or seed that vote by
Oh
placing
my
me on the
God.
block instead. That's just my opinion.
Pertinent. To be fair, every single time there's a Yaga on script, Zars does this every time, and every time has been good. I don't really think it's something we need to read into today.
Can I add pertinent?
And let's kill the person who wants to die.
Pertinent, Katie, do you think Zarst is evil?
I didn't get that impression when I talked to Zars.
Okay, so I'm voting on this.
Okay.
Shade.
There's some opinions going on here.
I don't.
I will run the vote.
Not this
We still
economy.
just have to have the demon kill me at night. Like,
8
fine.
is a tie,
Fine.
9 executes.
I'm not for
Zars.
killing the
Very.
seniors. I prefer them to die by.
Seniors? Who you calling old?
Yeah.
Zars didn't mention being old.
I am probably the oldest person in this grim.
No.
I am
Yeah.
86 years old, Zars.
I think I know someone who has you beat.
Is
I was
not
gonna
Really?
say,
Eric
yeah,
remains on the
Mint.
block.
Interesting.
All right, Mint. It's you and me.
Mint's very fortunate, though. He looks 25 years younger than he. I want his
Well,
genes.
It's because Mint has recently had surgery to remove his third and fourth ear.
Oh, I thought it was because Mint bathed in the
True.
blood of the innocent.
That is also true.
Like, I don't know why we're talking about Mint. Mint's not even on the block. Eric's on the block right now.
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
God.
Did we
You're
not
absolutely right, Bert. And I can't be put on the block anymore, so I can say on the block as many more times as I want today.
Oh,
And you
God.
guys
Now with
can't
that
stop me from
attitude?
saying on the block.
Jason and the day!
What was that?
I'm up to 8.
This is awful.
Well, I could say it because I'm good. You know, I could say it as many times. Nothing will happen.
That's something that Yakbab would say.
That would be a very weird ploy. If
Not
I have
in
a
this economy.
minion playing it,
I will
saying
tell
it's
you.
That's the thing I say.
Joe, that's
I will
the
tell
second
you,
time you said
Edgar
that?
Allan was
I know, Nick. I'm doing it too. I'm Zarsting.
I mean, Zars says it a few more times. Is like, we're almost down to like a final 5.
I like to think Zarsting is the phrase.
I know, right? We're gonna go down to a final 3, and we're just gonna know it's Zarston. We can call it a day.
No, he'll
Let's
go until
move
the
on.
Scarlet Woman can cover for him when they execute him the next day.
Oh my God.
Well,
Hoping for the Hatter death.
I'll tell you now, if I get 8 kills plus a gossip, that is 9 kills. That goes from 15 down to 6. It counts.
Hey, Jason.
That's
I will cut
hilarious.
down from. Oh, you want to say something, Bert?
Yeah, just letting you know, since you can set timers with names now, you can time the the nominations and stuff.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying the
It
storyteller
doesn't
should
sound
do
like
it.
you're going to nominate against. I'm just going to count from 10.
Yeah. Just
I
letting
would
you know.
advise
We'll put a full
against
minute
it.
on it at this time.
Right.
Yeah, we don't need Zars saying anything else.
Okay.
All right.
I won't
Eric,
stay on
you're
the block
executed
anymore.
and you die. Good night.
Ah.
Except for
Oh,
that,
let
'cause
me-
that was way too juicy.
Hey, writings.
Yes.
So a hatter has died,
Oh.
and now you can choose to be a different kind of minion if you like. I will let you know that Joe and Max already picked what they wanted to be. So
Could you tell me what's off limits then?
yeah, you can either be the assassin or remain the Scarlet Woman.
Okay. Then I will remain the Scarlet Woman, because if they had picked it, then I would happily change. But with this large of a game, we probably need a safety net.
Okay.
I wish one of them had picked the Scarlet Woman, because I tend to attract heat some of these
Yeah.
games. So,
All
yeah,
right.
we'll see.
Cool.
All right.
What are you bluffing, by the way?
I've been saying gossip and fortune teller, mostly.
Okay.
But I'm focusing on fortune teller.
Do you know what Joe is bluffing?
Um,
Forgot. to ask.
Joe, I think, said chef or pixie chef.
Okay.
And Joe
Thank you.
and village idiot. They've been also said village idiot to me. So they're kind of
Okay.
going around in that scenario.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Morning.
I'm afraid we've had a few people who died. Their names are Pat and Zarst. Yes, Bert?
Yeah, I was harpy mad about Katie yesterday.
Oh no, we're going to execute me today. This is awful. I must be the Yagababble.
Zambul.
Well,
All right, bye.
So was your question I'd like to ask you a question, or did you actually want to talk to me today?
Oh, that was the question.
Okay,
It
I
was the
figured
normal
that was,
thing
but I
Anna
was like,
asked.
I didn't want to ignore you on the off chance it wasn't.
Oh, I think that was either a lucky guess or Pat was targeted.
Oh, okay.
I don't think if we have a Yagababble, they didn't say the phrase more than once.
Interesting. I mean, my guess is that we have a Yaga Babble because Jason literally talked about it in setting up this game. So.
Well, that may be the case. It's a script with it on it, but if they did, it's not something that was said a lot of times because the two of us died.
Mm-hmm. At most, it was said
And
twice unless a gossip was true.
If the gossip was true, then it still means that Pat would have, or only one person died to the demon.
Mm-hmm. Do you think yourself, or if the gossip was true, do you think the demon targeted you or Pat?
Okay, if the gossip was true, I can't partition that.
Oh, that's true because the storyteller picks the bobble death.
I will tell you right now, I'm the grandmother, and he's my grandchild.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's why I'm saying that the demon killed one person, got 2 kills.
Okay.
He did not die to the gossip.
That makes sense.
Because if he died to the gossip, then I was targeted by the demon, and I don't think the demon would ever pick me.
Okay.
In this script, because I was making myself look evil. So,
yeah.
Only thing that could have killed me would have been the gossip or his death. And since I know what his role is, I don't think it was the gossip that killed him.
Okay.
I'm positive it was the demon.
But Jason picks the kills as the bobble, I think. Or the babble.
That may be the case. That may be the case. If it's a gossip, it could have been me hit by the gossip, and then the demon, or the demon and then the gossip was sunk into me. That's a possibility.
Okay.
But I believe if there was a gossip kill, I do not think the demon is the Yago.
Fair enough.
Let me just put it that way. I do not think the demon was the Yago Babble.
Okay.
I think there would have been more deaths if there was.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
All right.
I guess I don't have to tell him my bluffs. Hello.
Okay, I've had someone hard claim gossip to me.
Okay.
So you're either the fortune teller, they lied, or you lied. And I'm cool with either of these possibilities. I just need to know.
Fair enough. Well then, out of that same respect, will you then limit yours down a little bit?
Did I give you 3?
You gave me 2. You gave me Chef or Night Watchman, and I gave you Gossip and Fortune Teller.
Did you lie to me in your 2?
No, I did not.
You did not lie, so you're the fortune teller.
Correct.
God damn it. Okay, well, I did lie to you. I'm sorry. I'm a fisherman.
Okay.
If it helps, I gave that hard claim to Mint on day 1 in my first conversation. So I'm not backing into it. Mint just kind of told me to spread 2s so I could wait a day or 2 to use my information.
That makes
which
sense.
is wise, but I'm also terrified I'm going to get murked and or poisoned, so I'm going to use it today.
I mean, I guess maybe I should, that you bring up a valid point, because I figured Jason was going to run the bobble, because that's literally how he described he wanted to try out the bobble script.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
Demon's
Well,
not going to
it
kill
could
me.
be,
I
and we
could just
could have-
tell anybody I'm the fortune teller, put it in my 2s and 3s. But when you reference poisoning, well, that reminds me, maybe it's not so good.
Does
to say
change some
that.
things.
Eek.
All right. Have you checked me?
No, I have not checked you.
God damn it! I wish you'd check. I hope maybe the village idiots checked me.
I mean, I could check.
I don't know.
tomorrow.
I'm happy to die today, but I'm gonna go get my fisherman info now.
Okay, if you don't die today, I'll just check you tonight.
That's fine. All right.
Unless you're setting me up there, Sloth.
Nope, no setup. Unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Daniel, I feel like you've been evil quite a bit recently.
Surprisingly, I've actually been good quite a bit recently.
I guess we haven't.
When I play on the Patreon, when I play on this server, I'll always get evil rolls, and I don't understand it. I'm happy to die today. We'll just solve this issue real quick.
You always do that when you're evil. I've story told with you, the demon, many times.
You have, and it's true. But here's the thing: I say that when I'm good.
Hello. What would you like to do?
2s, 3s, whatever.
Gossip cannibal.
Cool. Gossip fortune teller.
No.
Yep.
If you're the fortune teller, do you have a no yet?
If I'm the fortune teller, I've had 2 nights of no's.
Oh, that would be. I hope that's true. All right. Because 2 no's are great. Thank you.
No problem.
I haven't talked to. Oh, I want to talk to Friday.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing right. Yourself?
I'm doing okay. Want to do 2s?
Sure. What you got?
Idiot farmer.
Idiot and farmer. I love a good farmer. It's one of my favorite roles in the game.
It is a fun role. It became super powerful when the Oho came out.
Yeah.
Philo Farmer.
That's very true. I always thought it's so much. I like it a lot better than like Raven's Keeper or Sage. Gossip or fortune teller.
Gossip. Okay. Thank you much.
Somebody on the block.
So, because I was Harpy Man yesterday, and I'm not today, somebody else is. So just keep that in mind during noms or whatever.
I think Bert's evil.
Ooh. You can think that. That's fine.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Gossip time. Joe?
Gossip time.
I will gossip. There's a harpy in the game.
Gossip, there's a harpy in the game. Nick?
I'd like to gossip that the assassin used their ability last night.
Okay. Katie?
I'd like to gossip that there is at least 2 evils between Sarah, Mayor, Ridings, Nick, Jeff, Mint, and Bert.
Okay, thank you. Mint?
I would like to gossip that from mint condition to Joe, clockwise and inclusive, there is no more than 1 evil player.
Can you repeat the names?
From mint to Joe, clockwise and inclusive.
From mint
there
to
is
Joe,
no more than
clockwise and inclusive.
So everybody except Nick.
So
Katie.
excluding Nick, Jeff, and Katie, basically, and everyone else. You're saying what?
There is no more than 1 evil player in that group of people.
Damn.
Wow. That's a fun one. Thank you. Bert?
I will gossip that. I will gossip there's no outsiders currently remaining alive.
Okay. Anna?
I did not think this through. I would like to gossip that there are more. Not that stupid. I'm going to gossip that there's more Ys than Ds in the evil team's player names.
More Ys than Ds in the evil.
Wow.
These nuts.
Oh my god. Let's go.
I was going to say, is that
I was like, I feel a little called out there, Anna. I got a Y and a D.
I would like to gossip that the entire evil team lands between Joe and Max, clockwise inclusive.
Between Joe and Max,
I'm feeling so
clockwise
called
inclusive.
out right now. It's not even.
Yeah, right.
Like,
that's guys what you were laughing about. Oh, I just got that.
it's literally me. Like, a Y is literally me and Mayor Sloth. I'm sitting there.
Yeah,
going,
I don't think Katie's evil.
Writings?
I'd like to gossip that Village Idiot is a demon bluff.
Village Idiot is a demon bluff. Heard. Mayor, I think you raised your hand.
Yeah, I raised it late. It's fine. I would like to gossip that there are at least 2 evils between Sarah, Max, Bert, and Jeff.
Sarah, Max, Bert, and Jeff. Thank you. Bert and Sarah, I imagine those are for nominations.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Hypothetically, if you put one or more village idiots in the game, would you still, as a storyteller, give village idiot possibly as a demon bluff?
No, I would only give because it specifically says these characters are not in play. So I cannot give you village idiots as a demon bluff if the village idiots are in play.
Gotcha.
So pretty much, basically, if the demon gets the village idiot as the demon bluff, they're sure that only the evil team are going to be village idiots in this game.
Got it.
Now with that attitude.
Indeed. All right. Nominations are open.
Sarah nominates.
Jeff nominates writings.
Sorry, Sarah was first. Sorry, who
Sarah
was that?
nominates Mint.
Sarah nominates Mint. Tell us why.
I think Mint might be evil.
Mint, are you evil?
I am not, and I told you. Sarah said, "I'm going to nominate you today. Don't take offense." I said, "Yes, I will take offense. This is not a good nomination."
All right, 6 votes to place Mint on the block.
Sarah, you can't tell Mint how to feel or how not to feel.
Yeah, I was going to. Is there any information?
No.
I know. I just don't like nominating people.
I have a question before the next nom.
What's up?
Yeah. So, just a moment, Katie. So 0 is not enough. Sarah, you I don't know if it was the same for everyone else, but you sort of broke off a little bit. We couldn't quite hear what you said. Do you want to repeat?
Bro, I said
Jeff nominates writings.
Well, Sarah's coming.
Whoa.
A second.
Hold on a
Jeff,
sec.
Katie did say she
Wow,
wanted to
Jeff.
ask a question before the next nomination.
Yeah, and Sarah wanted to finish the sentence.
Yeah.
To finish what Sarah was saying.
I'm starting to think Jeff might be Harpy mad because he's being very adamant.
Hold on.
Talk about
Hold
that.
on.
Sarah, can we start?
Okay,
Can we start
so
again?
basically, if you guys can hear me, it's because of the fan. I'm sorry, but I get told sometimes I tunnel on stuff, and I wanted to give a heads up so that way I wasn't, yelled at. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Katie, you had a question?
I'm a little confused why we would nominate Eric yesterday because of different claims that I have heard around the board. I just was curious why that happened. Because there's nothing on the script that I could see why we pushed on Eric.
Well, Sarah said
Eric was good.
No, I knew that, but I'm just
asked to. I presumed it was because they were grandmother. I don't know what they are. I was just
good cannibal
saying,
food is what you said.
You said you'd be good food, and then
problem. That's the problem. The two cannibal foods that are on the script, except for Night Watchman.
Also, I have
only Night Watchman is the only one that's cannibal food that's left on this show that Eric could be.
I have a specific claim from Eric that is very much not good cannibal food.
I will tell you that Night Watchman is not an option anymore for cannibal food. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh.
Katie nominates David, and
Hold on.
Jeff nominated someone.
I wanted to ask a question, so I paused it, but Jeff did nominate writings.
Yeah, he's tried to nominate me like 3 times now.
Sorry.
Yeah, writings might be good. No writing. There's an evil ping on writings.
Oh. I've not heard of any
writings.
Evil pings. I've been pretty open with my info, so that might be why. But I'm not evil.
6 votes places writings on the block. Starting now.
Just to prove I'm not Harpy mad, I'll even say, I think writings might be good.
Okay.
But no,
I don't like that just because it's against the spirit of the game to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I actually thought you were Harpy mad the way you were acting.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yes, Mayor?
Oh, I have a nomination, but I figured Katie was going to go before me.
Yeah, Katie, go ahead.
I don't want to do it. I don't. Never mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be that person.
Okay, Miroslav.
I'll nominate myself.
Miroslav is nominating. Miroslav, why?
I'm good, but just helping to clear worlds, get me off the table. I'm a spent roll. It's fine.
Okay.
And I'm not awful cannibal food.
Are we worried about this?
I'm not worried about Sloth personally.
I'm not the bomb daddy. It's fine.
There's no.
Oh my god.
There's no self-killing evil on this.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, just to make sure everyone's clear. On the block, on the block, on the block, on the block, on the block. Kill me.
The Scarlet Woman, of course.
6 votes, please. Miroslav on the block.
I thought I always got good vibes from Sloth.
Oh no,
I don't want dead people spending a vote. Please, Zars, don't. We have enough. I raised my hand specifically for you.
Sars can vote if Sars wants to
I'll kill
vote.
myself, it's fine.
I am a proponent of if the dead want to vote, they could vote.
They
I
can.
feel like
It's
you're
just
pressured to vote. And
Democracy
not vote.
is very
Plenty,
important.
And Miroslav is marked for execution.
Even in the afterlife.
Joe. Is there a witch hunt? No, there's not.
David, can we chat tomorrow?
How many ended up getting on Miroslav?
Okay.
7.
7.
I thought it was
7.
Was it 7?
Joe nominates Katie.
Joe nominates Katie. Tell us why.
There have been multiple pings on Katie. If Katie was honest, then this shouldn't be too big of a deal. If Katie wasn't honest, well, she lied, and we should vote her out then.
Katie, your defense.
I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. I told the truth. I don't mind dying for a ping, but honestly, Daniel's in a double claim from what I know of the Grim, and I like this nomination that we already have.
I want to know who I'm in a double claim with after I die, by the way.
I want to clear it up. I want to see what happens tomorrow when I talk to that person.
I mean, there is a mutant on the script.
I was also made mad, or someone was made mad that I was evil.
Right,
so.
Pertinent is the ping I heard is not real. I have heard of another evil ping somewhere else.
Oh, okay. So there's one, but there's still an evil ping on Katie. It's just not multiple.
Supposedly, but the one I said was made up because I was
Understood? Okay. Well, then we can go for mayor instead.
7 votes is a tie. 8 votes. Execute Katie instead of Miroslav.
No, this is a lot of hands.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I think Nick, I just don't like the Nick and Jeff voting pattern. I want to throw that out there now.
What have they done?
They voted together on every vote.
Oh, get wrecked.
Yeah, you just did it for whatever reason.
Get wrecked may be the Yaga Battle phrase, though.
So, Katie, who do you think would be great cannibal food?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Honestly, I don't know.
Cannibal, but
Like, I don't know if we have a cannibal.
I'm not sure we do, but
Someone told me that we might have a cannibal, but I've also heard of pings that might mean that cannibal's not real.
All right.
You are what you eat.
Miroslav has been executed and dies. And we go to
Grim reveal?
Yeah, I don't think I'm long for this world. Again, I tend to bring heat, or at least I seem to get attention. But it is what it is. I'm assuming a village idiot picked me, and they're a sober idiot, and they got that I was evil. That's the only ping I can really see on the script, unless there was like some savant information that points them in that direction. The Hatter died. We probably should have had Joe become the Scarlet Woman, but hopefully I can make it through, or our demon can at least. So I'm half tempted to put Anna in a fortune teller yes ping with Sarah or somebody else, in the hopes that maybe it would give Anna some credibility later on, because if I have an evil ping on me now, probably from a village idiot, then I'm probably not going to be left alive long enough to be useful Scarlet Woman, or I'll be sus when it gets to the final 3. Yes, I could argue that that particular village idiot was drunk, but I don't know if that'll come across well. So maybe putting myself against Anna and then working that option will give some level of credibility, but it's a bit of a gamble.
Not everyone has made it through the night.
Oh god.
Nick is dead, and Sarah is dead, and today you get 6 minutes.
All right.
Okay. It wasn't 4, luckily enough.
I think I know what's going on.
I don't.
It's a Yaga Battle.
Eric, were you an outsider?
That is correct.
You were an outsider and Sarah was pushing you for cannibal food?
I don't... Were you... Did you hard claim your role to Sarah?
I did not hard claim my role to Sarah.
Who's pinging me?
All I said was that I'm willing to die first day.
Gotcha.
And everybody came up with... I told that to everybody as they were talking to me. Okay. And everybody came up with their own conclusions, and I didn't confirm or deny any of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that if you're wondering whether Sarah was doing that on purpose or not, it was just because she came up with her own conclusions.
Wait, what happened?
He was saying that...
I'm just explaining why you reacted to the first day. So that people
I assumed you were a grandmother. I don't know what you are. I just need that assumption.
No, that's what I want to confirm. Is like that I hadn't told you what I was, and
hey, who's mad today?
Today madness is I did Bert onto Katie again just to try to mess with them. Okay. Also Bert told me that he was cannibal and that he got Fisherman saying that Mint and I were innocent. I'm very confused.
I don't know.
Unless
maybe
Bert got poisoned. Wait, we don't have poisoner, do we? Oh, is Joe a poisoner?
Joey's the poisoner.
Oh, then maybe he poisoned Bert. That would make sense.
All right.
Okay. Anything else? No?
No, I was just trying to see where I can push something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
All right, thank you.
So why do you think Jeff said that there was an evil ping on you?
Oh, my assumption is that he's evil or drunk or poisoned.
Do you not think that he might be saying it because of somebody else told him, so that he was trying to protect them?
That's possible. Then that person would be drunk, poisoned, or lying.
Well, it depends on what type of a ping it is. If it's a village idiot ping, yes, that's possible. But if it's a fortune teller, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're...
Well, they're not the fortune teller, the other person.
Yeah, but I'm not hearing of pairs of fortune tellers.
I'm the fortune
teller. I'm not hearing... Oh. Sorry. Just saying that I'm not hearing any fortune teller information, right?
The first two times I had gotten no's, so I didn't feel like pressing it out because I didn't want to.
Have you heard any claims of Night Watchman?
I had it. So Sloth told me Night Watchman first day, but then second day he came and told me Fisherman.
Interesting. So he changed his tone.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Because he asked me to check him that night, and I told him I would check him if he didn't die during the day. And then he threw himself on the block, so I was pretty confused.
Yeah, I don't like that he threw himself on the block.
I think he passed himself. I'm starting to wonder if maybe he passed himself.
Uh-huh. All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
I'll be honest, Jeff, it was all you, all the way, as always.
It's not always this. Don't never say it's always me.
Nick, the person backed off of it, but I don't believe you're good here.
I don't think Jeff is good either.
I kind of want to go after someone else though.
I will say this: I was harpy mended at Mint yesterday.
Oh yeah,
that was clear.
Okay, thank you.
I doesn't necessarily clear Mint, but I was harpy mended Mint.
Man, I can't read that at all. Nope, I'm Sussy Baka, but there's still another place to go.
David?
Yeah.
All right, let's. Do we have any gossips today? Bert, you want to gossip?
Yeah, that's fine.
How many do we have alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's 9 alive.
I'll gossip that there's no remaining outsiders in the game.
Heard? Anna?
I would gossip that none of the dead players are evil.
All right, nominations are open.
Bert nominates Katie.
Bert nominates Katie. Tell us why.
The ping that I heard on Katie being evil, I 100% trust that ping now, so I believe Katie is evil.
Katie, your defense.
I no longer trust certain people because they're sat next to certain people. Honestly, at this point, we need to start looking at people who have neighbors that are alive and working on pings. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about you and Mint voting together a lot, and Jeff and Nick were voting together a lot, and that's where I'm sitting at. I think Jeff should be on the block today.
Okay. 5 votes to place.
Can I put just a bit pertinent? I've heard a ping that Katie is not the demon.
Okay.
For evil, getting an evil off the board is important. Even if they're not.
Understood, Jeff or Zars, but I told
It
you
would
the
be
truth.
great to get one more on this.
I've also heard of the savant information that points to Katie being good.
I wish
I have information.
I regret my vote, honestly.
5 votes is enough, and Katie is marked for execution. If you regret,
Jeff nominates Max.
Jeff nominates Max. So that's why.
I don't want out info, but I know for a fact that there is a evil ping on Max.
All right, Max.
Okay, yeah, it probably doesn't matter now. I was claiming Chef because I was the pixie, but yeah, I mean, oh wait, am I not supposed to? Yeah, whatever.
You're not
5
going to
votes
be
is
executed
denied.
because you're a pixie. Don't worry about that.
No, but now it doesn't make sense to keep Max on the board. We should be killing Max today.
Nope.
Max is proving me to be good here.
I
We
have
go
heard
Max today.
Good. Yeah, we don't Max.
No, they're not proving that you're real. They're
Well,
proving that they saw a chef. They could have been poisoned night 1 and saw a chef as an out of play rule.
Or they
I
could be
haven't heard of outsiders. They could also be drunk.
They could also just be backing into it, which is like a pixie.
I have heard that Max is good.
I have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: if Max is good, then I don't trust the ping that was on Max.
4 is not enough. Katie remains on the block. Max is safe today.
I agree.
I am a chef with a 2. We should really go next. We should really be going into other people.
Shit.
Well, then I would think it's writings and Joe. If I'm pinging, if I'm getting what you're saying, I still think it'd be writings and Joe because I do have evil ping on writings.
I think
Mint nominates Jeff.
Mint, Bert, and Max are very much.
Mint nominates Jeff. Tell us why.
Based on various people that I trust and that I don't trust, pretty much every side of that is pointing at Jeff being likely evil. So I think this is probably a good shout.
Jeff, your defense.
I haven't talked to Mint all day, but if this clears worlds, it clears worlds. But I've got my info. I've given it to 2 people.
I think this would be better than Katie being on the block.
In this,
I won't let it tie. I think it's. I can vote for this. That's fine.
No, you're not going to lift it off of me. There's no reason to
she's-
lift it off
she-
me. I'm not
she's-
stating that.
She's not.
Well, I don't want it to tie. That's all I'm saying.
I just don't like the
I
fact that
heard a
this
ping
is
that would
pushed
clear
on
Katie.
again, which means Harpy is pushing on me again, and that's
I've heard the
frustrating.
opposite.
It's hard. It's Harpy madness. It's pushing on me. It's fine. Just let it go.
5 votes is a
I hate
tie.
it.
6 votes.
I wish I
is
didn't
use
vote.
Jeff instead of Katie. Starting now.
The lack of outsiders, I'm pretty sure one person is drunk.
No,
I'm starting to feel bad because Katie's socially reading okay to me, but it's mechanically not so.
To those of you I've outed
There-
my info to, should I out it to town?
I'd love to know
It doesn't hurt to. I've also heard of savant information clearing Katie, and with the pixie claim, I kind of believe Katie.
Well, I've
2.
told a couple of people specifically what my info is.
Let me guess. The 2 that are chatting in little whispers over there.
I don't know who the 2 that are chatting little whispers over there are.
Katie keeps trying to throw me and Bert into some
I think
nefarious
Katie's
plot.
just mad. It's fine.
I'm not
the
hard
answer to that
mad
question
at
is
all.
yes, Katie,
We'll give
those
Town
two.
then the
pushing
option. Writings will nominate Mint.
Well, of course.
Jeff.
All right, I'm placing a 1-minute timer, and then Writings nominates Mint. Go ahead.
I mean, if people want to see the other side of that, people are saying things about whispers. Here's your chance to take Katie off the block.
All right,
Just
Mint,
mention-
your defense.
I feel like there's a little bit of an onion picnic happening here. I don't think we need to do this. No.
All right. 5 is
Pertinent? What's an onion picnic?
Yeah.
Minion panic.
Also,
Oh, minion panic.
Oh, minion.
I heard
panic.
onion
Yes.
picnic.
That's nice. I
Onion
like it. Okay.
picnic.
5
I
voters
claim-
of tie, 66 executed.
Chef,
I do think it's very weird we can't keep Katie on the block.
I
That is
do think
really
it's
strange
weird,
to me.
Bert, that you pushed on me 3 days now, and you haven't talked to me once this game.
5's
Gonna
going to
tie.
tie, by the way.
No, I know.
I don't want to. I don't think we should tie this.
I'm not at the computer. I'm not.
I
listening
told you,
to that
Katie, I
game, so-
heard an evil ping on you. Of course I'm going to push on you. That I trust.
apparently there are 2 good pings on her, though.
Yeah.
This
only
is
It's if it wasn't going to tie, I would have voted for it.
so conflicted.
Like I'm starting to socially believe Katie, but like I said, mechanically,
I've heard of one good ping, and I don't trust that.
Okay,
I've heard of
I'm
two.
just going to out my information, and we're just going to go with it. I was the fisherman. My advice is that one of my neighbors is not to be trusted.
Oh God.
ooh,
That just makes sense.
It is
So,
possible that when you
One of
got
them's
that,
dead.
And someone should
Could
probably
you have
kill
been
Ryan.
poisoned?
It's possible.
You
No,
could
There's
have
other
been poisoned.
information that corroborates writings as evil, though.
it's also worth noting that I think the day that you got that, Sarah was harpy mad, so it might point to that.
That might have been
putting
it.
out there.
My hand's been up for a while. May I ask my storyteller
Oh.
question now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you count statements that appear in text while everybody's in town square as Yaga Babble?
Only if I read them, which I will be honest, I don't pay too much attention to the chat and text.
Thank you.
Wow.
Jason, how do you run it? How many people have to be in town for it to count? Is it half? More than half?
I have
Good,
to be
like
there,
what?
and there have to be some unspecified amount of people.
Did you say you have to be there?
Yeah, I
Yes.
have to be present. If I'm not present, it doesn't count.
What?
Yeah,
They can't verify that.
If you
makes
can't
sense.
hear it,
Just hear it.
it's not been said. It has
Yeah,
to be,
how will Jason know it's been said?
Yeah, somebody's
I
just going
mean-
to report it. You know?
someone reports
Yes!
it's been said, whatever.
But
No,
they could
I have to be
no.
there. I think it
Report it
says
to the
wow.
police.
as well. Like that.
That's a lot of work on you.
Yeah, that's fine. I was
doesn't have to.
if the Yaga bubble is in play, I have told them how it would work, and they are aware. The day has ended, and Katie is executed and dies. The game, in a sudden turn of events, continues. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Or assess.
No death in the night.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the Hatter turned the. It might have started as a Yago, but it turned into a Poe, and that was an assassin kill and a gossip night 3.
This way, they could change the demon.
Wait,
and
who's the
minion, and they get a
Hatter?
refresh.
Katie, who's the Hatter?
Hello?
I just wanted to let you know I was trying to get you off the block. Like,
No, it's perfectly fine. I'm just the chef. It doesn't matter. But like,
but I knew you weren't the
come
demon.
on, like I don't like Bert has not talked to me at all this game, and yet keeps fucking pushing on me, and I just don't trust him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
it is
what,
a bit weird.
Where are your yeses?
So.
And how are you still alive?
Well, I mean, if the Yaga is around, Jason picks the kills. I'm surprised about it too, but that was my reason why I felt like I could say fortune teller in my 2s and 3s because Jason picks the kills. If he said in the Discord he wanted to run a Yaga script, so I figured he wanted to run the Yaga, so I kind of met at him in that respect.
Gotcha. So where are your guesses?
My guesses. So I picked you day one or the setup. Katie, David, no. Writings, Nick, no. Mint, Anna, yes. And then to check if I was poisoned, Anna, Mint, yes.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Anna's information doesn't really make sense to me, and Mint is just sus this game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Mint's a minion. Pretty fair.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I tried to.
I mean,
get Mint.
there is the ping on you, but
fair. I mean, I figure it's a drunk village idiot that has a ping on me.
well, I mean the fisherman information also because I trust Sarah this game for some reason.
Well, I mean the time when
Stupid
they did
reason,
it
but
also
a
had the
reason.
whole Sarah was harpy mad, so that could have also been it as well.
That's true. That is true. But okay.
Yep.
Thanks, Fridays.
No problem.
Sirs, you were willing to put your hand up on me. You don't believe
I'm
it?
not certain that my advice matters currently. I believe it mattered at the time.
Hello.
Hello. What are you?
Fortune teller.
Okay. How's your info?
I got no's and yeses.
No way.
Yeah. Now, I mean, one of them could be the red herring or the demon. I'm not sure. But so setup, I picked Katie, David, got a no. Then I picked you and myself, and then I got a no. Then I checked Mint and Anna and got a yes. And just to make sure about poisoning, I checked Mint and Anna a second time and I got a yes.
Mint and Anna, yes. Okay. Interesting. Who did you choose that one again?
Katie and David. That's why I was trying to get Katie. I was like, I'm like, Katie's not the demon, but I don't want to like scream it out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I was the innkeeper.
Ah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, shit happens.
Did you talk to your peoples? Because you drunked someone.
Yep. I've talked to the people that would have been affected, potentially.
Could you let me know who that were? Because I'm curious if that might revolve in that ping someone had.
Nope. I didn't affect any pings as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't pick me on any of those nights, right?
I didn't pick you at all, no.
Thank you.
Yep.
I just wanted to double check because that would be like, oh, wait a minute. So, all right.
Yeah, no. I would have told you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have any information?
I have some. I'm inclined to trust you because Zars trusts you. Zars told me you were the grandchild.
Yeah.
Cool. So I mean, that's I'm just looking for collaboration to make sure like I should be trusting you because, yeah.
So we died together because of an obvious because I was a grandchild, correct?
Yeah.
So so I died the first night we died this way. So it feels like Katie is building a whole world that she doesn't understand. What is Katie though? Why we're defending her?
Because I'm fairly certain Katie's not the demon, and obviously she wasn't because the game's continued.
Yeah, but maybe a minion though. You don't know that.
Yeah, that's true. But I care more about killing demons than minions.
Correct. So what's your claim though? Do you have a claim?
Yeah, I'm the fortune teller. We could talk more later, but we got gonged.
I personally think I want to kill into one of two people.
Who are they?
Ditto.
All right. I have to say, sorry to interrupt. This is very entertaining.
This
I
is
like
not.
to see all the theory crafting and all of you.
Oh, it's
creating
frustrating.
these worlds of yours.
I have
In any case, before we move on, do we want to gossip some more?
Now
I would like to state publicly that I had a lot of info yesterday, but I have reason to believe that that is not true based on who I talked to today.
Mayor?
I just want to know what Eric is.
Oh, you could have asked me all night. I was completely open and free for information. I was just...
Claiming Hatter.
I'm claiming Hatter, and I've told many
Okay. Why did you claim good cannibal food if you're Hatter?
Eric did not. Sarah assumed that Eric was good. Yeah. Right.
Yes,
exactly.
I've clarified this. Sarah did not get
No.
my real identity, and she.
Nope.
All I said was that I would be good to kill on night one, and I think it would make it a simpler game so that I don't pop later on and confuse more people.
100%.
That is fair. Wish we didn't do it though.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. But like I said, Eric said that they wanted to die. I assumed that meant they were grandmothers. I didn't question it. I didn't ask. I just said we'll talk later.
Who died on night 2?
Pat.
Zars did Pat.
Oh, Nick died night. When did Nick die? Night 3?
Night
three.
Yeah.
Night 3.
Oh, right.
And if
Okay. I would also like to say, as far as I can see, I am hard confirmed good with another player, and that's not Mint. It is somebody else.
Interesting.
I would love to hear what this hard confirmed means.
Yeah, I don't. If I tell you that, I'd say my role. So I'm
honestly,
not going
I think we shouldn't dig into it any further.
Let's just put it this way, because if it's a certain if it's a certain role, that's just pure bullshit.
Wow.
That doesn't mean anything to me, sir, because I don't know what role you're talking about.
That's okay.
But I can tell you, I confirmed with somebody. So
Okay.
Bert, I
Do we
don't
think it's
agree
Fengu?
with being hard confirmed, but
maybe not
I don't know
hard
if it
confirmed,
was-
but
Nominations are open.
I don't think it was starting
Writings will
Fengu,
nominate
but
Anna?
I believe it may have.
I see what you're
Writings
saying, Nick.
Fengu?
Nominates Anna. Tell us why.
I've heard of an evil ping.
Anna, what do you say to an evil ping on you?
No. I think there are other people that are better to go after today.
Fair enough.
Four votes are needed to place Anna on the block, starting now.
I think if we think it's a Fengu game, Anna is a good shout.
I don't.
Now, it might not be a Fengu game anymore, and Fengu might not have jumped and whatnot.
If it's a Fengu game, I have specifically one other person I would like to have on the block.
Who's that?
Mint nominates Writings.
Mint nominates Writings. Tell us why.
In the world that I am seeing based on Daniel's information and a couple of other things, this is a potential good kill / Fengu target in a weird kind of fringe world. Just wanted to put it out there.
Writings, your defense?
To be fair, you and Anna are my number one choices for demon at the moment, so I get why you would pick me. But I'm not a good kill.
All right. 4 votes.
Pertinent.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mayor Sloth, what was the exact wording of your advice, please, again?
Exact advice was from Jason to me: one of your neighbors is not to be trusted.
So that could not at least one.
I wrote down it exactly as it was said. One of your neighbors is not to be trusted.
Yeah, I
And
kind of
we
want to
did
go for that.
We did say that I was harpy matted the day they received their information.
4 votes to put Writings on the block.
That doesn't solve the game.
Yeah, but to be honest, there's too many people pushing on Writings. If Writings is evil, Writings is just the evil candidate that's alive right now, and I'm really not worried about it.
Again, I don't
4
like
people pushing on certain things.
I don't
and
like that
think
Jeff
we need
voted
to
on
kill
that,
into
actually.
it.
I didn't either. I did it because you were the one who nominated it.
I know.
Well, Jeff has been pushing on
I'm
me
not
since
blaming
day 2.
anybody for voting except
Joe nominates Jeff.
Joe nominates Jeff. Tell us why.
I heard a number of people that would prefer this, and I've heard of evil on Jeff.
Jeff, your defense.
I've also heard of an evil on Writings, and now it sounds like potentially 2 pieces of info that point to Writings. Like, that information is any more or less valid than mine.
Okay. I will run the vote. 4 votes is a tie, and 5 executes Jeff instead of Writings.
Very sus of Mint, because at least when I'm put on the block, I'm offering justification, whereas Mint just said, no, I don't think we should do this without, like, at least I'm trying to say, hey, yeah, there's stuff on me, but I can justify why I voted on Writings.
Bert nominates Max.
Bert nominates Max. Tell us why.
I have mechanical reasons not to trust Max's claim.
Max, your defense.
I told everyone I was the pixie. I thought Bert said he could trust me. I'm very confused now.
Things
4
changed.
votes.
Oh.
4 votes is a tie. 5 executes Max instead of Writings.
Zars, you don't have to. Well, no, you do what you wish. I'd put it up for you.
I don't want it to tie, but that's really sad.
Why can't we just go into Bert and Mint? Like, this is getting frustrating.
Katie, you know what I'm claiming, right?
I don't understand why there's a certain number of
5?
people alive at this point, but I have a chef 2, and somehow that corner is not being touched, and I don't like it.
Jeff
We're about to
nominates
touch the
Bert.
corner.
Sorry?
Jeff nominates Bert.
Jeff nominates Bert. Why?
I socially don't read Bert Mint as good. I haven't talked to Max enough. This feels like they're pushing to get writings off the block, kind of minionish panic, but I think in a lot of worlds, plus there's several, at least one ping I know of that directly says Bert is evil, and then a lot of information with Chef kind of points that this is also a good candidate.
All right, I will run the vote.
Sorry, okay.
No, Bert, you can defend yourself.
I got a lot of attitude, I guess.
I'm sorry, it's just getting late. Go ahead, Bert.
Okay, so first of all, when I said I was confirmed with somebody, it's somebody who died at night. So unless you think it's Fengu game, there's really no reason. Like, we're not both evil unless literally it was some weird pass. Secondly, the reason I have been, quote, running the game is because there is a harpy in the game, and I was harpy mad. I explained this. Regardless of that, you know, I've given my information to like as many people as I can, and there's certain people who I didn't because I think they're just evil. Unless you think there's a bunch of evil dead right now, we have somebody on the block with like 5 votes. So to even pass this, evil would have to vote on it.
5 votes is a tie. 6 votes executes Bert instead of Jeff. No, instead of Max. I'm sorry. It's getting late.
Fine. Unless you want to use dead votes, which I really don't think we should right now, because like I said, I think most of evil is alive.
Tomorrow we need to go into that pairing. Like, we can't wait
I
to the end
also
of the
think
game.
tomorrow all of the claimed village idiots need to get together to compare information so we can determine, because I've been told there are 2 others, but I've not been able to converse with either of them.
I think if there are 2 others, at least one of them is evil. 100%.
That's why I want to get, and I nobody's letting me confer with my information. I'm getting it secondhand that, oh, one of you is evil, and for some reason it's being pegged as me, and I want to know why.
I think you're.
I'll be upfront and honest. I am a village idiot. I was told that the third village idiot that I didn't know about would come talk to me. They never did.
You were in a long conversation with Mint that day, and I could never talk to you.
That day? It's been 2 days since Daniel said that.
Fair. Sarah had my time today. Sorry.
I will end the day in 10 seconds. Alright, Max is executed and dies. The game continues at night.
So that might have been, some people might be wondering, why in the world did I nominate my demon? Well, my hope was if I nominated the demon, one, it shows the two people that I gave my information about, Anna and Mint, that I'm going into both sides. I went to Mint and Anna. And furthermore, if I nominate Anna early, maybe they don't think about it, talk about Anna particularly that much for the day, because they can't nominate her anyways. So I thought if I did it quickly, it would get it in, get it over with, and she would most likely not get enough votes to actually be targeted by the town. I thought it was more likely I would get executed, and I almost did. We still lost someone on the evil team, so not great, but at least our demon didn't go down. I'm hoping tomorrow we can kill Mint, or Bert, going into what Katie's hoping.
And we're back. Except for Mint. Mint is dead.
Okay, I have an announcement for everybody. Can everybody stay here for a minute?
Yeah, go for it, Bert.
Okay, I'm gonna out all my info because I don't. At this point, it is useless to keep doing stuff. Okay, so first of all, I'm the cannibal, which really sucked when I went to Eric and found out Eric was the Hatter, based on Sarah's assumption. The third day, I went to Jason first because I did not wake up that night, and I said, "Do you have Svan info?" I did this both days. And Jason said no. And then I said, do you have fisherman info? He says, actually, I do. And then I went to Daniel and said, you're the fisherman. So that's how I confirmed with Daniel, who had died at night.
That's exactly how it happened.
Right. My information was that I can trust both of my neighbors and their information, which I do not believe is true because I got Pixie info last night. I got empath. So whoever's claiming empath, unless, of course, I'm the drunk specifically, I probably believe them. I was harpy mad about Katie day 1, day 3, and I was harpy mad about Max yesterday. I cannot believe everybody voted on it. I had to do it because otherwise we both die. I believed Max was good.
Well, here's the question: did the empath number change?
Yes.
I didn't get an empath number. I got empath as Pixie. I am breaking Pixie madness.
No, I understand
That's not the question. Bert.
Okay, sure.
Was it a 0, Anna?
Yeah.
Then we need to kill into the top half of the grim.
We tried to kill Ridings, but nobody wanted.
Wait a second. I died and you didn't get a chef number?
I did. I got a 2.
Yeah.
But I assumed you were evil based on at the time I thought the fisherman info was true, but once the Pixie stuff came out, I didn't believe it anymore. And also, Max was in my I've already lost where I was. There's literally
was in your fisherman advice.
Well, no, was I got the Pixie ping and also yeah. Well, the thing was I was told to trust the info. So the minute Max's info didn't make sense, I'm like, I don't trust my info anymore. I was told I was innkeeper drunk with, so that's what I think happened. Either that or Daniel's the drunk.
You were innkeeper drunk. Not when you got your fisherman.
Okay, so in that world, either I am the drunk or Daniel's the drunk, and I got drunk fisherman info.
You could also be poisoned by somebody.
That's true, but I know there's a harpy in the game, and they're still in the game right now.
Are they in the room right now?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Did they just ask you if the harpy's in game
Thank you, guys. Now,
right now?
The other weird thing is Max is confirming Katie.
Yep.
And Katie has a 2, and I have a 2. And Mint had an evil ping on Katie.
Night 1, Joe good. Night 2, Katie evil. Night 3, Bert good. Night 4, Anna good.
So poisonous.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joe Writings makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
I think there's a good chance I was poisoned last night.
Where's the other chef? Where's the other
I
pair?
think that I am the drunk one based on my info.
Where's the other pair?
Yeah, the other
Pair?
I have no idea.
Daniel could have been in, I guess. But
Nick? I mean, you
If I'm drunk, it's Zarstana.
Or the other world is Mint killed himself and went to Bert as a Scarlet Woman because he's confirmed.
I've given so much
So,
information. There's
hold
no
on.
way.
My world so far, is there a world where Zarst, your starting demon, changes when the Hatter dies to a Fangu, jumps one of the village idiots who is not the drunk village idiot, is just the drunk?
The village idiot specifically makes other village idiots. They cannot make a drunk.
If there are 3 village idiots, 2 of them can be real, 1 of them can have the
Be
drunk
the drunk token. It's true.
Yeah, it's true. That's harsh.
Anna, did you have a 1 on day 1?
With writings as the harpy.
I mean, my
I've had
information.
ones until last night.
I'm gonna talk in private.
My information makes sense, except for the last night, which would make sense if I was poisoned, because I've got Eric good, Writings evil, Katie good, Bert. Oh no, because I got Bert evil night 4 and Joe good night 5.
I just want to point out that everyone who's died has been outed at this point, with the exception of Eric. Eric, how long? For me, the problem is Daniel was outed as fisherman, I was outed as chef, and Max was outed as Pixie. So I still don't believe it.
I wasn't outed when Bert came to me.
Wow.
You outed to me, day 2.
So you told Bert?
No, I haven't talked to Bert.
I haven't
all
talked
game.
to Katie literally all game because I've been
All
harping
game.
on
Okay.
Katie. Literally.
I did not out my role to Bert.
No.
Before Bert came.
I went to Jason first, got my fisherman info by chance, then went to Daniel and said,
I will state that the only thing I gave Bert in our day one conversation is that I did not wake up night one.
Yeah, that's it. And I said the same thing because I was cannibal. I am cannibal.
Bert could have just pulled it out of thin air, or had gotten it from somebody who I did hard claim to, but everyone else is dead.
Personally, I think there should be one person on the block based off of all the information.
You say this every day.
No, listen. We've almost gotten Jeff on the block. Everybody's been pushing writings. It basically, for me, the only thing that makes sense is to kill Joe.
I agree that that's a good decision, but yeah. But based on the chef too, and the rest of the info,
unless Katie was poisoned.
Somebody said there was an evil ping on Nick.
But I have the same ping. I have the same chef number, so they'd have to poison both of us, or I'd have to be the drunk.
Bert, somebody said that Nick had an evil ping,
or you ate the drunk.
Writing.
Where's the evil ping on me?
Well,
I don't know.
I have an evil ping on you, Nick.
Oh, you do? Oh, let's kill Joe.
Yeah, Nick is not the demon.
I think I'm the drunk one.
That means everyone else is either evil or sober.
Voted on Max yesterday. It was Mint. Anna,
okay.
David. Writings.
Sorry, I just needed to confer with Anna because everybody's pointing out two of us are evil now. So yeah.
I'm so scared of that though. But like, is it okay just to out that?
Well, if I'm evil, two evil die night one. That's the only way that happens. And unless somebody can explain to me how two evil died night two, and any other logical explanation for that, I cannot accept that I'm evil.
He
Okay.
had a death last night, correct?
Yep, it was me.
Yeah.
Can I suggest
which is kind of weird because I think I was a demon candidate, which I was leaning into, hoping that I was going to keep getting information.
Who died the night before?
No
one.
Okay, so I would like to suggest it's Yagababble. They said it. They didn't get to say it that day.
I don't think it's possible that there's a Yagababble because there's no
Does an
way
outsider
two
count?
kills on night two would have happened on a Yagababble.
I don't understand why. Well, then how did no deaths happen?
They sunk kills.
Why would
It
they?
has to be a sinking kill.
They sunk a kill Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Not with that attitude.
Pat, is it okay?
I think you'll need out at this point.
All right. I'm the grandmother of the
that.
gossip who died night two. Their gossip was it's a Yagababble. If the storyteller kills the gossip,
I think he did.
Yagababble.
Then
They
Zarst
gossip
doesn't die.
Yagababble?
He could have just used the gossip to kill one of.
Stop for a second. Unless the Yagababble kills me,
Yes.
then Pat dies to their own gossip. Why did the storyteller kill the gossip on night two, on the first gossip that does nothing?
Because they had the
prove-
grandchild.
Because they had the Hatter.
The Hatter helps too. Yeah, they could.
The Hatter helps. Well,
But the point is, why would the storyteller kill the gossip with their own kill on the night two and not give a chance to do other kills?
Yeah.
I died to the demon. No gossip went off.
Wait, Nick, did you lie to me?
It could have been a non-Yagababble
Yeah, about the gossip.
game, and it turned into the
Jesus
Yagababble,
Christ, Nick.
and the Hatter died. It also could be a Poe game, and they're hiding kills.
If it's a Poe game, they sunk all 3 kills last night.
That'd be so
No, they
great.
chucked night. They sunk 2 and they killed Mint.
Also, are you saying the Hatter was executed day 1? So the demon would have immediately changed at the beginning of the day.
Hold on.
Correct.
The day before, I don't think there's any way that was a Poe charge, because if they killed 3 goods, I think the game would just be over. Like, I know there's a harpy in game. I have no reason to believe the other minion is dead unless we happen to execute them. And
that takes you to 4. Kills last
They
night
want to
would've
have
taken us
4
to 4.
evils
You
alive.
really think
They want to
they'd
have
sink-
as many evils alive. That's why they sunk kills.
they could just kill the rest of the goods if they have enough evils alive.
At this point, I will open nominations.
They want to give
trying
town a chance. They want to waste dead votes.
The Chef 2 is so confusing.
Jeff nominates writings.
Jeff nominates writings. Tell us why.
We keep struggling to get this on and off. I think the top is the only place I can fit a Chef 2 at this point, which would be possibly Nick, Joe, and writings. So the only thing that paints Nick evil is Joe, so I don't know if Joe's painting. But I think Joe writings is at least one evil pair.
Writings, your defense?
I'm not the evil one. I'm just gonna give my info because might as well at this point. I'm in the fortune teller. So set up. I check Katie, David, got a no. I check myself and Nick, got a no. Checked Mint and Anna, got a yes. I was worried about being poisoned, so I checked Anna, Mint a second time. I got a yes. And then I checked the other night, Mint and Burton got a yes.
All right, as you
saying Mint is
red herring.
I feel like Mint could have been my red herring.
No.
Or Anna's the demon, or Anna was my red herring, or that when Mint died, it went to Bert, but I'm not sure what. Or I got poisoned again at some point. Because I've been left around by people.
3 votes. Space writing is on the block.
So all those people that are building worlds, do you have a space in that Chef 2 for Sarah, David being a pair?
Do you want to leave it just at 3?
Sarah, I think.
Yeah, that's why I didn't raise my hand. It's because everyone living except for me and Writings was raising their hand.
Writings is on the block.
I'm Sarah died at night, right?
Yes.
So I don't really know how that happens short of Fangu Pass could have happened.
Okay.
Maybe?
Are you seeing any Harpy anymore? I'm not.
I saw one yesterday.
It was after Sarah died. There was Harpy.
Sarah, what night did you die?
I died night 3?
Yeah.
So,
and there was Harpy Madness after I died.
There
I
was.
did not beat the Harpy.
I think it's an assassin kill. Could be self-killed assassin.
I do have a world where Sarah possibly did Fangu jump because that would be the day I got my information.
Bert nominates David.
Bert nominates David. Tell us why.
I do see the world. The world is where I was Harpy mad day 1 and day 2, and Jeff is mad on the off days about writings. My understanding is Sarah is confirmed through David. If Sarah Fangu jumped, I believe they jumped into David, and that's the cover story. I think that makes perfect sense, actually.
There's the rest of the evil team.
And that would make sense with my fortune teller piece, at least for some pits, because David was a no at that point.
Hold on.
I'd like to let David defend themselves first.
Yeah, to tell you my story, I was the savant. I got some information day 1 that my neighbors are both good, and the chef is a demon bluff. Day 2, I got no more than 2 players have been drunk or poisoned day 1 and 2 at the same time. And the other one was Scarlet Woman is not in play. But that might have been counteracted by being either poisoned or something. And then on day 3, I was told I was the farmer, so I didn't get any new information after that.
All right.
Pertinent.
Go ahead.
I would have had the opportunity to come out as Harpy Mad, correct? I never have.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Never been Harpy Mad.
Then Sarah has to be good, so never mind.
4 votes to David instead.
She has to because no one else came as Harpy Mad the second day.
Hey, I meant nobody's seemingly Harpy Mad right now.
I can tell you somebody is.
Mad, and Max's heart is a Harpy.
What would that mean, though?
0 isn't enough. David is safe, and Writings remains on the block.
Writings will nominate Anna.
No, I don't know.
Writings nominates Anna. Tell us why.
Because I think either our evil pair is Mint Bert or Anna Max. Just based on my fortune teller information, I'm feeling it's somewhere in that. I'm inclined to go with one of them, and I figure I would be more likely to get the votes for Anna over Bert at this time.
All right. Anna, your defense?
I have believed Max to be evil this entire game. I've told people, well, select people that I had one next to Max for a while. So if you think that we're evil together, I'm just throwing them under the bus.
I will run the vote. 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute Anna instead of writings.
Why was I Harpy mad about Max? Unless
I don't.
Really?
another vote.
Yeah, that's dead votes.
Yeah.
This is odd.
There's
Why
a
are
strong
we-
possibility Anna was the starting drunk and has been jumped.
In a stunning ton of events, Anna is now marked for execution in writing.
I don't think writings is the demon specifically. I can tell you, in the world where writing's spelling where I'm evil, I mean, I had to cold call Daniel's role.
It's possible you can cold call it. Daniel's telling the truth. Daniel
This is
was given
terrifying,
advice
honestly.
that he couldn't trust his neighbor. The reason was because Sarah was the starting demon, jumped into Anna. That is a world that is possible.
That is absolutely a world.
David could be evil, but may not be the demon. So there is that. It works. It could still have Joe being evil with
This
Ryan.
is
It's quite possible.
I agree.
If Max was a minion, you would get
I was
you would
Harpy
get
mad about
poisoned
Max,
info.
so that's weird.
If Max, why is Max backing me up though? If Max is a minion, like,
Okay,
Right, that's
if
also-
I
Max
don't
is
understand that play.
if Max is good and a village idiot, their information is saying that you're good.
Pixie.
Pixie.
If Max is Pixie, they're good. And then at this point, it makes Anna the safest place for a Fangu
No,
to jump
I got
to.
Empath last night as Cannibal Pixie.
Yeah, but see, the thing here is that
Who did you eat
Max.
last night?
Mint could have been a
Yes,
Fangu who jumped.
we
to
executed
Anna.
Max.
There's still that world. It's still
But then,
there.
what is
Katie,
what's
that's a good
information
point.
then?
It is still a world for me. I know that I'm trying to build other worlds. I'm still trying to build other
Gotta
worlds
be
and
close.
writings. You are still a demon candidate, but like, I'm really concerned about the fact that there was a 1 on a Pixie who is confirming me. That doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, I could be the drunk, but like,
In that case, which is why you dying here is not a bad shout.
That's true.
sure.
All right. Mine seems to have been made up. I will count from 10.
It's so hard to mechanically solve.
It's just really confusing that I see, or at the very least, I'm interpreting Max as evil, but Bert's information like is
The only way I see
really
Max is evil is if Max was the Harpy and made me mad about the Harpy, which is crazy.
Sure.
Anna is executed and dies.
Feels like the night deaths are controlled by
Night, everyone.
Jason.
I didn't think that would happen.
Yeah, no. That was actually quite a stunning turn of events. That's the worst case scenario for
Yes,
you.
it
That's not
was.
good.
Yes, it was. I thought if I looked like I was pressing on Anna, that Anna would get through to the end because I'm the evil one, and I'm pressing on Anna.
All right. So we need to find a trigger phrase for you. It's not going to be the same as Anna's. Let's try to give something that might actually help you.
Oh fuck.
Maybe.
I really do wish they could have switched
you're in a
into
very bad position. You're in a very bad position.
Yeah, I effed it. I effed it good.
Yeah, your best hope is probably to appear like a minion, I guess, at this point. And but because Anna's dead, none of her kills are gonna go through. And you're gonna go back with 5, so they get 2 shots.
Yeah, they're so gonna kill me tomorrow.
Yeah, but if you're able to get anyone else killed, including possibly Joe, then you might be able to get, and you're able to say your phrase a couple times.
That's what I thought Anna would have done at some point, because I'm the Scarlet Woman. You could say your phrase 7, 8 times. They'll like.
Yeah. So usually, Usually I want to bring it to a final 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. Let me come back to you. I'll be back in a moment.
Sure. This did not work how I expected. Mistakes have been made. I did not mean to get my demon killed. This was a big old mistake. I hope Anna forgives me, and yeah, I hope the phrase is something I can work with easily.
I'm really trying to find a phrase that you could place in that wouldn't sound too suspicious, even if you said it a couple times.
Anna was the demon?
Yeah, no. Anna was the... Yeah, I guess. Anna was the demon. That's your phrase.
Okay. Because that gives me something to talk about.
Sure. Anna was the demon. Oh, wait a second. Brad has just DM'd me a few phrases. So let's see if we can find something better from Brad. So, no one died. Oh, that's a good one. No one died. Fisherman advice. Is a demon bluff or star pass?
I don't like star pass. Well, I mean,
I like no one died, personally, because it's gonna be true tomorrow. And it was true a couple of days before as well.
And I have to say this at least twice.
So you're at 5 now, and nobody's gonna die. So they're gonna execute one person. I think, because you're such a tight spot, that if you're able to say it twice and not get executed, it might well go through. And if you say it more than twice, it'll be even more certain.
Okay. All right. If that's the phrase, that's the phrase.
All right. No one died. Good luck.
No one died.
No one died.
No one died. And I have to say it exactly like that, or am I allowed iterations?
As long as these words are said, you can add stuff to it. Like, no one died last night. No one died on the third. Was it the third night? I don't remember. Anyway, you no one died yesterday, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oof. Let's see if this works. I don't think I have good Vegas odds, but there's a chance.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Writings, are you willing to repeat your fortune teller info?
Yeah, sure. I got Katie, David, no. Writings, Nick, no. Anna, Mint, yes. Anna, Mint, yes. Mint, Bert, yes.
Good morning, town. Welcome back to the town square. Once again, no death in the night.
Oh God, hate that.
I was
in your world writings.
I was not given anything.
Oh, you were not given anything. Let me get you in the chat quickly.
Okay.
That was an oversight.
Well, clearly this means something.
So in your world writings, I am either the demon that must have jumped, or I am exactly your red herring.
Yeah. I mean, I got info last night as well.
I have a 1.
I'm sorry, sir.
If you're wanting to share, be my guest, but don't feel pressured to, because I didn't ask you for anything other than what you'd already released.
Yeah. I mean,
I just wanted to explore that a little bit more, because if I am drunk, let's assume that I'm not the demon, just for this intellectual exercise.
Yeah.
That would mean that I would have to be your red herring, which would mean, and I don't think a drunk village idiot makes sense as a red herring.
No, sober does.
But sober does, but then that would mean that Katie has to be evil in that world.
Yeah, I think
okay, so then why did no one die was it second or third day?
What if you were poisoned on one of the days that you on the day you checked Katie?
Well, I mean, I checked Katie at the very start of game. That poisoner would have to snipe me right from the beginning.
They're talking about
I think
Mint.
Joe suggested that I was poisoned.
Right. Mint was poisoned when they picked Katie.
There's a major problem.
I have a 1, which is weird.
Oddly supports my today or last night's info. I got David Burt. Yes.
We have a very big problem.
What?
If there was no deaths, there's mechanically no reason for no deaths.
I disagree.
Which means
PO charge is still technically possible.
correct, which means today's our last and final day.
They could have sunk to make you literally do this.
I think there's other an option. Okay. I think there's another reason why no one died. Either the PO charge or that Anna was our demon and it passed as somebody.
That's possible, but that, yeah.
Would the Yaga Babel thing go off based on the new demon or what the old demon said?
If it's a Yaga Babel, and to be honest, right now, with the fact that there's no deaths, with the amount of times everybody has been talking, except for one person, I hate to break it to you, that means I was poison sniped and it's just David. I just don't.
How did the farmer confirmation happen?
David came to me
and said, "I'm the farmer now."
To the farmer.
So how would they do that if they're evil? Do they already know you were the farmer?
I presume they went and talked to Nick.
Yeah.
Katie, Katie came to me and said, Katie came to me later and said David outed to her.
Yeah, but did you out the farmer before David?
No, I didn't out farmer to anybody. I didn't
That's
claim it to
not
anybody
possible.
at all.
So David has to, in my world, it's like how I outed to Daniel. I don't see how you do it without just cold calling as evil with no guess at all.
So then, if that is the case, then according to David's Savant info, after the Hatter died, means that there is no Scarlet Woman. Wait, what was your full day 2 information?
I have it. It's no more than 2 players were drunk or poisoned day 1 and day 2 at the same time. It's extremely long. Or the Scarlet Woman is not in play.
All right.
Okay, now that I look really suspicious for talking to the big evil targets today.
I don't think. I don't know if people think I'm actually that evil. I think.
Well,
I think Anna, I think you were the big bad, and that's why no one died. You were the demon. You got killed, and then it passed to somebody.
I don't. think...
Should we be worried about a
PO? Because we were worried about me being like.
I think we're worried
about a PO.
If there's 5 people alive, like granted, before Mint died, there were 6 people alive. It would put it down to a final 3. If the night of no deaths was a PO charge, last night, or then they killed Mint because make it look like a Scarlet Woman pass. They buried the last 2, and then last night was a PO charge because they're finally in the number where it ends the game.
Why not? Why wouldn't they just leave it at final 4, and then kill and bring it down to final 3?
Because it means that they don't have 3 evil alive.
I agree, Sarah.
Yeah, I think.
I'm sorry, Joe, but for me, to be honest, everyone's pushing on everybody. No one's pushing on you. And that reads as minions are trying to push the evil on other people. And the fact that Writings has been on the block, Joe has been on the block, and you haven't, it just... I gotta trust that David is good. Sorry, Bert's information is clearing pretty much everybody who's already died anyway.
Would I'd have to be poisoned night 1. In order for...
Why?
Where's the two?
Writings, Joe, Nick.
Writings, Joe, Nick.
Your information is
Mayor,
funny.
Writings, Joe.
Can Fangu pass at night? That's why Nick can die at night.
But then, right? Unless you think I was Fangu jumped into, and then...
I don't know who was jumped to, but I'm just saying that's the world where it's
Possible.
Oh,
a chef too.
Or Max and Anna could have been the chef too.
You don't think it could be
I don't think so.
You don't think
really
it could be a PO? We're not worried about a PO?
It could be, but the fact that Writings is kind of pushing on that makes me worry about it.
I don't think it's a PO. I've not once said I thought it was a PO.
Joe is pushing on it then.
Yeah.
I was pushing on what? I didn't push PO World. I said it was unlikely.
Okay.
Katie was the one who said, "Are we worried about a PO?" And then Sarah's like, "Yes, we should be worried about a PO."
I mean, we have to worry about a PO, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. It's final 5. We go for the biggest evil candidate, and we're at final 4.
We're at 4.
5.
Oh,
we at
and then
5?
we just
Yeah, we're at
sleep.
5.
It
We
doesn't
just
really
kill.
matter at this point. Who cares?
Why would we sleep? We kill at 5.
Yeah, because it's either a PO charge and we would lose anyway, or it's 5. So I think we.
Sorry. Someone said it was
Jeff,
4.
what were
It's
your
5.
things?
We go, Joe.
Yeah.
Eric good, Writings evil, Katie good, Bert evil, Joe good, David good.
You're drunk.
I don't think I'm drunk. I think the only night I was poisoned was night 5.
How am I evil?
Joe, a poisoner. There's a demon and a poisoner between Writings and Joe. But where the harpy is at that point, I have. Anna was the harpy.
Well, has anyone been harpy mad since Max died?
No, not that I know of.
After I was harpy mad about Max, they either locked down the same person, or Anna was the harpy. Or Max was the harpy. Literally, that's the only options for me.
But no one is
Bert
claiming
was saying he could
harpy
confirm
mad.
Because they locked them down, Anna. If they locked them down, they're not going to claim that they were harpy mad.
No, I'm saying if the distinction between Max or me, someone could say that they were harpy mad yesterday, but not today.
Oh right, it would have to be Max. It couldn't be you unless it can't be you. It has to be Max, or it's just somebody's locked. That's it. I guess they could make themselves mad about something, but that's whatever,
It's fine.
There's a lot of information. I'm confused and not good at building worlds with 3 minions. I'm just concerned because I don't think it's a Poe, but if it is a Poe and we go me, we lose here.
Joe, are you willing to put your information out now that Jeff and I have put ours out?
Yes, I mean, you have all my information other than last night.
I don't have the last couple of days.
Yeah, I have night 1, Max, good. Night 2, Jeff, evil. Night 3, Nick, evil. Night 4, Bert, good. Night 5, Writings, good. Night 6, David, good.
Wait, who was your last name?
Either have
David, good.
Oh.
See, that goes.
Writings, have you ever? Jeff? Yeah, you had a ping on Jeff, right?
No, I never pinged Jeff. I never targeted Jeff.
There are 2 worlds. One of them is we have 3 drunk village idiots. I don't see that possible.
No.
The other one is we have 2 drunk village idiots and 1 village idiot that has been poisoned occasionally. That's also not supposed to be possible. I guess there's a 3rd world where 2 of the village idiot, you have 1 sober, 1 drunk, and 1 that is the drunk that is seeing the village idiot token. But I think we've kind of ruled that out from other sources. And then the 4th world is one of the village idiots is just evil.
We need
and making stuff up.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to reply to Zars, but I ended up going to just sending it to Mayor Sloth. I guess I could just say it publicly because now everyone's going to read that question.
Bert nominates Jeff.
We need to nominate.
Bert
I nominated
Jeff. Okay. That is why. Oh, wait a second. Nominations are in 23 seconds.
Oh, I thought this was... Okay, that's
it's
fine.
the start of nominations.
Okay, I will say, I do have an empath 1. And I think unless David Cole called Sarah's... Now, unless I'm literally just poisoned all game or the drunk after Daniel died. If Daniel was a drunk, maybe. I don't know. But the fact that Nick said they drunk with me is messed up. It's like...
Jeff, did Joe know you were a village idiot?
I didn't know until Jeff outed. All I know from Daniel was that there was a 3rd one, but he didn't say who he was.
I put it in my 2s, but...
I had Jeff as village idiot.
Yeah.
I think... I mean, I gotta say, mechanically, I feel like Writings makes the most sense here.
I think Writings is probably evil, but Demon is really questionable.
I don't think Jeff is demon here, let alone evil.
Okay.
The timer is for final call. So when timer ends, we enter final call.
Okay, and what about Joe?
We'll end the day.
Sarah
If I'm
drunk, it's Joe. She's posted it 3 times in chat now.
I think there's a demon and a poisoner between Writings and Joe at this point. I think there's a demon and a minion between Writings and Joe.
I agree.
But I think we need to hit the demon today.
I think Joe's more likely the demon in the case.
Oh, we lifted off of Writings 2 days in a row.
Yeah, I agree. Joe has gone under the radar, so I get why that. But Writings has been actively taken off the block.
Writings was on the block when Max got killed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, you're right.
But I've actively been trying to work with Town, and
I think in the.
Jeff, I think you might have to do it too.
I'm pretty sure Town.
Okay, I know people think I'm evil, but that world doesn't make sense because Writings is the one who pushed on Anna, and you got an empath 1. So how does that make sense, Bert?
Daniel can be the drunk. Or I can be poison. I don't believe my fisherman.
I went with my pings. I went.
What did I say?
Can I ask a question before we nominate?
Well, Jeff nominated writings, but I'll let you ask your question afterwards. Jeff, go ahead.
We've gotten noms towards writing several times, and it keeps getting shut down or taken off the block. I think writings is definitely evil. I would think the demon. Joe's gone under the radar enough that I would also consider that, but writings here to me sees more reason to be pulled off as demon.
Writings, your defense?
Not the demon. I've been trying to give my information. I think I gave sample reason to why that there was no deaths the other night and that no one died. I think Anna was our demon and she star passed to somebody. And I just don't know who. I think it's between David and Bert. I'm inclined to think more likely David because I think Mint was my red herring.
Pertinent.
I think Bert.
Go ahead, Bert.
Yeah, I've cold called Daniel's role after Daniel died. David has cold called Sarah's role after Sarah died. The chances of either of us being the demon are like so impossibly remote.
Joe, you're pertinent?
Yes, I agree that I think David and Bert are good, which is why I think it's Jeff because of your cannibal empath 1. I don't understand how that world, like, everyone else is raising their hands.
I got the empath 1 after I got fisherman information that I believe to be false.
Okay, what does the fisherman have to do with the empath number?
If my information was false when I ate the fisherman, then it's probably false when I got the empath number.
All right, 3 votes, please.
Also, I think if I was the demon or anything like that, I would have killed Jeff ages ago because he's been gunning for me since, what, day 2?
No, you've been painting me as a demon.
I will also say
I never looked at you as the fortune teller once. If I was trying to set you up, I would have picked you as the fortune teller.
When writings was on the block last time and Max got turned, it was absolute that Evil voted on that. I was harpy mad about Max when that happened.
4 votes is enough, and writings is on the block.
Really quick question to Mayor, really quick. Did you tell one of Nick, Jeff, Mint, Bert, or Max your role day 1?
Yes.
Mint.
And me.
Thank you.
No.
There is a world that works
Oh, yes, you did.
with writings information and Joe being a sober village idiot.
What is that?
In the world where the Hatter changed the demon into a Fengu, Bert is drunk. No, maybe not.
I still cold call.
Not 100%. Where there's a world where Nick, Jeff, Mint, Bert, and Max are all evil. Bert was jumped into because he's the
You're
drunk.
just tunneling on me. So
No, technically it.
Excuse you, Bert. Sarah's not tunneling on you. Sarah has posted, I think it's
Katie
Joe,
was
3 times today. Calling
Katie
her out for
was
tunneling is
poison snipe.
false.
Sarah, fully under the aware that my information doesn't make sense at this point, but we 2 days in a row we tried to vote writings and it got lifted. So I'd like to see this happen today.
I understand. I'm just throwing this world out because it would make sense if a Hatter changed it to a Fengu. Bert's information just doesn't make sense anyway.
Final call for nominations.
Technically.
I don't think even if I nominated anyone would vote for it. So.
No, they won't. It's not even worth it.
I walked away from the computer, Jeff.
Okay.
Based off of the harpy pings, I don't think Max was the harpy.
I don't either.
To be honest, because Max is relatively new.
Joe nominates Jeff.
Isn't it
Oof.
well late?
Sorry, Joe, that's too late. I counted.
You're after final call. It's not nighttime. You didn't say your speech yet. What do you mean?
I'll let the spectators decide. Spectators, Shaw, Brad, do you think I should allow Joe this nomination?
Do any spectators have the Grim?
Yeah, okay. The spectators have spoken. Yes, they have the Grim.
Well, they can't say that if they have the Grim.
They can. I'm just asking them if they should let Joe make his nomination at this time.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking them. Like basically, I'm counting them as co-story.
Just a rules question. I understand.
Yeah. Joe, go ahead and make your nomination.
Okay, Joe nominates Jeff, please.
Joe nominates Jeff. Tell us why.
Once writing dies, I don't see a way out of this. It's just me. So evil rise up. We are tying this vote. They will have to deal with choosing between me and writings tomorrow. This is our only way I see we can win. Once writings is gone, they would choose me if I was the demon. And obviously, if I'm a minion trying to get my demon off the block for the same reason, I still think this is our best play here.
Jeff, your defense.
None needed.
All right. I concur. 4 is a tie, 5 executes Jeff instead.
I think it's Max Anna.
I'm getting this evil team to Final 3. I will drag it over.
Except that if they use their dead votes, we have the votes tomorrow.
Yeah, we have the votes.
But no, to Joe's point though, he's 50-50, right? It's either writings or Joe.
It doesn't matter. Yes, it would be 50-50 because you don't know if this is a bluff or not, but it doesn't matter.
No,
apparently evil did not rise up.
Thanks, evil.
You don't fight this hard to
onion picnic.
Yeah.
Writings is executed, and we go to a grim reveal.
Thank you.
Good game.
Good.
I'm very confused why we didn't rise up. That was a really good idea.
It was.
I thought so.
I would have killed over half. I would have killed everyone left in town.
All right.
Hold on. Let's let Jason go through it.
You have your attention. I suspect evil did not rise up because it's possible Max was not familiar with the phrase. Max was your harpy, who did quite a bit of chaos before dying. So good job with that, Max.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Writings was started out as your Scarlet Woman, and the Yaga Babble on the final day. His phrase was "No one died," which he said 3 times.
4.
So this was the final day.
That's a great phrase.
I've only heard it. Well, okay, 4 times maybe. Yeah. In any case, if he wasn't executed today, he at this point I was going to go ahead and give the evil team a win because you guys were really gunning on him. Right?
We could have won.
The original,
we would have won if evil tied it.
Babel was.
I know. That's why
was Anna, and Writings nominated Anna. Certain that there was no way Tal would execute Anna at that point.
I thought
he did not want to become the demon. This really was him being hoisted by his own.
Good dead votes on Anna.
You're on the blow 2 days.
Well, it was worth it.
Anna's trigger phrase was. Anna's trigger phrase was.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. I knew it. Knew it.
Damn it.
You said it. You said it at the end of one of the days. I was like, "There's no reason to even say that, at all."
Yeah,
you would be surprised.
So, for those who don't know Anna very well, she says that all the time. So
she does.
That's her. All right. Pat gossiped that Anna was the Yaga Babble, but here I found myself painting myself in the corner.
Pew.
I didn't want to kill anybody at that point.
Right,
Some people got barely any information, or they were going to get misinformation. I didn't want to kill them too early. So I decided, you know what? Pat got the Babble on this first gossip. I kill him, and then I used the Yaga Babble skill on Zarst to make it a little fuzzy on what happened there.
Right.
Maybe it's a little bit unfair. This game had a lot of misinformation, so really good job on the good team for finding the demon in the end, because there was a lot of misinformation. Eric got himself on the block on the first day, figuring better for the Hatter to die early than to stick in the game too long. And the evil team did not make any changes on their roles. They hummed and hawed a little bit, but they decided to stick with the roles they had from the start. Sarah was your farmer, and then when she died, David became a farmer as well, which released me from my obligation to create a bunch of savant info. The first day of savant info was that the chef is a demon bluff. Katie is not evil. The chef 2 was legit, and I wanted to bring some doubt into that, which is why I gave that to David as one set of information. The other set of information was that what was it again?
Both neighbors were good.
Both neighbors were good, which I figured he might find out eventually. But anyway, on the second day, David was protected by the innkeeper, so he was drunk. So I gave him 2 bits of false information. Both that the Scarlet Woman was not in play. It was in play. Writings was it,
right.
And that only no more than 2 players had been drunk or poisoned on day 1 and on day 2, and David was drunk, so he was a 3rd drunk at that time. Bert was poisoned a bunch of times, but he was also the drunk. So I really messed up with his head a lot. That's great.
Fair enough.
Mint and Jeff were your village idiot. Mint was the drunk one. Jeff was the sober one, but he was also poisoned at least once. I think he was poisoned a few times.
Twice. Night 4 and night 5.
There you go. And finally, Miroslav got correct information, correct advice as the fisherman that one of his neighbors was not to be trusted, because I knew when if he was executed, Bert would get bad fisherman advice, and that would bring suspicion on Bert's advice. And oh my god, this was a mess.
So I'm sorry.
Fun to watch.
So the evil were alive until very late in the game.
We survived a very long time until suddenly.
Anna,
I will be back in a bit.
Anna,
I was
Max,
waiting
why
to
didn't you
kill
vote?
Anna.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't
how
vote
we
because
didn't
Max
get-
did.
Brad, what did you think of that game?
So many late games, and I'm so sad.
Okay.
Me and Shaw were like yelling in chat at Evil, like, "Why aren't you nominating? Why aren't you voting? Like, come on, Evil!" Like,
I didn't see what Joe saw. Like, I thought, I was like, all right, there's no way we're lifting it off me. But then once Joe mentioned that, I'm like, oh my goodness, Joe's completely right. We could tie this and just win. And I was like,
Yeah. I think if you had even said, like, "Hey guys, I'm the Yagababble. I have said the phrase 4 times. Please just tie this and let's trust Jason that he'll actually kill 2 evil."
yeah. I didn't see that at that moment because I had just gone like, I can't get it off me at this point. But, well, that was crazy. I did not expect how any of that went. I thought we were winning for a while. Then I thought I horribly ruined our chance of winning by becoming the demon. Then Joe had an amazing idea, and I was like, oh, we have won. I thought we had won the game, and then evil didn't rise up. I guess I should have been very adamant and been like, everyone raise your hands, because Max, being a newer player, probably didn't understand what the phrase evil rise up meant. And since Anna didn't raise their hand because Max didn't, we could have won. And so it was all topsy-turvy. This was a fun game for me. I went from highs to lows to highs to confused and everywhere in between. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and goodbye.